I think my initial goal was to lose weight, but that means like looking leaner, but also gaining a bit of muscle.
Yeah.
Because of my body shape, I'd always felt slightly like I was a potato with cocktail sticks for arms. Like I had no real strength. I've noticed that I've always been a bit of a bad swimmer, and I feel sometimes about arm strength. And I wasn't, and I'd been doing playing a lot of sport, but like kind of, well, as in playing football once a week, but that wasn't like cutting it. So my wife said, "Oh, we should try a kettlebell session. I've heard that works really well." And that's when we came to the My Fitness boutique in West Hampstead and started doing sessions. I guess our initial goal was to do a bit of exercise and look a bit fitter.
Yeah.
And I guess that's almost is about 10 years ago. And yeah, it was I was coming in from a very kind of novice, naive point of view. But I just wanted to look a bit thinner.
Yeah.
Would be the kind of, yeah.
I mean, at the time, do you remember what your biggest challenges were?
Yeah, booze and food. I think also self-deception is probably the biggest. I mean, I've literally just gone to 25 on BMI, so just under 24.9. So I'm kind of at my healthy weight. And I know BMI is a kind of contentious thing, but back along when I would have started that gym, I wouldn't necessarily see myself as being that big, even though I would have been 20 kilos heavier than I am now. I would have seen myself, it was a bit of a big body, big build, big bone, rugby background, I just need to lose a few pounds here and there, but actually I want to do some strength, build my muscles up, look a bit. It was always like, I'm at the right weight, that's just in the wrong disproportions. I think that was and also not understanding how poor my diet was. Like, the not really understanding how many calories I'm putting into my body, all the useless junk, not eating the right food. And we were eating nonsense. I mean, like, there was a recurring joke we have with my wife of, we would meet anytime we had a slightly stressful day at work. I'd WhatsApp her and say, "Hey, let's meet at the Czech Bar in West Hampstead." And we'd be in there for like 6:30, and we'd have 4 or 5 beers each. And then the Domino's delivery guy would meet us on the doorstep of our house at 10:30, 11, and that would be our dinner. That's not, I mean, that's something you can maybe do once a month, well, with my metabolism. But to have that as a kind of regular thing, or ordering like, a massive Indian takeaway on a Friday night and eating the leftovers for breakfast, it just stuff like that. It was just, I mean, in just looking back on it, like, what on earth were we doing to our bodies? So yeah.
I think we look back, let's say for you in the last maybe 18 months, I think I've always noticed that one of your best things has been awareness and honesty, because
Yeah.
sometimes, when we get into like kind of routine of having bad habits, it's hard to kind of have a word of ourselves and say, I'm doing X, Y, and Z bad. I need to just kind of get things together.